Hey everyone, in this video I'll show you how to use Unified's Model Context Protocol or MCP to give LLMs or large language models real-time access to your customer SaaS data and actions, all without writing custom business logics for every integration. No more glue code, no more manual orchestration with APIs, just secure real-time access to 280 plus integrations, all as callable tools. Now, you might remember some time ago we built an AI-based candidate assessment workflow. And traditionally, how it worked was we fetched candidate and job data from the ATS through Unified's API. Then we fed it to an LLM through Unified's Gen AI integration. And then we asked the LLM to take the job, take the candidate, compare how well the candidate will do in that job, and the LLM returned it to us all through Unified's Gen AI integration. Now, with MCP, how this works will be that the LLM can discover and call tools like fetch candidate and fetch job. And then it can automatically score the candidate using the LLM's built-in capabilities directly, making the workflow much simpler and cleaner than the traditional system. How this necessarily works is the app connects to the MCP server using an HTTP endpoint, and we authenticate using Unified API key and our customer's connection ID, which gives them access to the ATS or the HR tool or the finance tool or any tool that Unified connects to. Now, once this is out of the way, the LLM can discover and call tools in real time, making workflows like this possible. Now let's take a look at how we built this and a working example. What we have here is the main TypeScript code through which we use the MCP server. And we have a few configurations written here for a few different LLM providers, so you actually have the choice of using your preferred LLM. Now for this example, we will be using Anthropic, and I'll be guiding you through the basic steps of getting started. This TypeScript repo is available on GitHub for you to use. It's publicly available, and I will link it in the video description so you can clone it and follow along or refer to it if you get stuck. Now, to get started, what you need is the API key to your LLM provider. Once again, LLM provider of your choice, and you have to list it in your env file. Here we have a env.sample listed on the same repo, so it will be an easier starting point for you. For authentication, you can use your Unified API key as the token, and you include your customer's connection ID as a parameter in the command. And those two get cross-validated, and that's basically how authentication works for this specific example. Now, once the setup is out of the way, we can move to the command through which we interact with the server. So you type in npm run start dash and dash connection, and you type in the connection ID. Once again, this can be anything, but for this example we will be using the connection ID of an ATS, and we type in the connection ID and we declare action prompt, which is how we will be interacting with the server, and then we declare the model, which is Anthropic for this example, and we type in the message, which is get me a few of the candidates available. Let's see what happens. And there we go, just like that, we have got the information of a few of the candidates here from the LLM. Now, the real gist here is that the possibilities are endless with this type of a connection, where we could have additional commands where we single in on a specific candidate, and then we can use it with the LLM to do things like grade it for a job, like we did in the first example. And that's basically the power of MCP and Unified MCP summed up, where you can build faster and use LLMs to directly interact with your customers' data. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to Unified, and we'd be happy to help you get going. Thank you.